You don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him or her. Greetings, Aries, all placements. This is Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. Cry me a river. You're thinking, or someone you're dealing with is thinking, take it whatever side of the fence you're on. You can also be dealing with another Aries or someone with Aries placements. Aries, someone here is like, cry me a river. You must be confused. You must have me confused for some other guy, some other girl, because I already know. I already know what you did. Like, someone was bold-faced lying to someone, and someone's like, okay, I already know what you did. I'm not here to play games. I'm not into that kind of crap. I was also channeling fake mad. So it's funny because it's like the person who did something wrong can be trying to act fake mad at the person who didn't do anything wrong. And they can also do that as a way to try and say, like, why they were distant. Like, oh, well, you know, I just didn't think that you were wanting this or that night. Like, I just didn't think that. Like, they're just totally projecting as a way to try and get away with all their buffoonery and all their lies. And it's like, oh, well, you know, we just, like, this can be someone who, like, slept with their side chicken or whatever on their lunch break, and then they're with you at night, and there's, like, no intimacy, and the next morning you're like, you don't think it's weird, babe, that you haven't kissed me, like, once? Like, you don't think that's weird? And they're like, oh, well, you know, I felt like you didn't really want to be kissed. And it's like, do you take me for some, like, bumbling idiot? Because, like, you're clearly the bumbling idiot. Like, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him or her. I found it from somebody else. So, yeah, Aries, something like that is going on here. Now there's just no chance. Cry me a river. I was also hearing the song, put it in your mouth. She said mouth. Okay, so, but you know what's funny? I never really listened to the lyrics of that song. It literally starts out and it's like, my baby left me sad. So he's saying, my baby left me. Or she's saying, because I guess he says, then I met his best friend. So it's a girl saying, my baby left me. But then I met his best friend, and his best friend took me to his house. And you know what I said? You know what I said? She said, put it in her mouth. So someone here could be getting with someone's friend. Doesn't even necessarily have to be a friend. It could just be like they roll in the same community. You know, like you guys all go to the same gym, or you all go to the same like music venues, or you all go to the same like nightclub, or you all are like yoga instructors, or you're all, you know, cyclists, you're all horse people, like you're all in some sort of community. So someone could definitely be taking someone. Now, you know what's funny though, because she says, my baby left me. And then his friend came up to me. So she's not doing anything wrong. Like, she's really not. She's like, so he left me. He wasn't doing me right anyway. It's probably good that he left her because he had a roster and she was number one on the list, but albeit he still had a roster and was lying to her. So was she really number one? Because the number two, number three, number four knew that they were on a roster. So you can't really say she's number one if the other ones know more than her. So therefore, he's respecting the others on the roster more than his number one because the others know their place. Whereas the number one person doesn't know anything that's going on. So he has zero respect for her. So she can't really be number one. See what I'm saying? Just doesn't cut out. Someone's friend is really wanting to come in. Now, I was also hearing boyfriend number two, because the first one, he don't really seem like he know what to do. So someone here, like I said, is okay with where they're at in line. Or someone here could be waiting in line. Someone here, runner-up, someone thinks that they're runner-up. Someone here could be choosing a runner-up. Now, this can also be in a work situation. Someone chose someone, but they really weren't that committed to the craft. This can be like, say someone's father was an equestrian Olympian or something, and so someone's like, okay, oh my gosh, your dad was the great such and such, we'll hire you to ride for us. But it's like that person really isn't that passionate, and they overlook someone over here because it's like, oh, you're really passionate, but you're a nobody, and we're gonna hire this person because their dad was like a 3-time Olympian and they have, you know, the nicest tall boots, the newest helmet, blah blah blah, we're gonna hire this person. But then they realize, like, that person isn't really that passionate, that person's lazy, that person's not really putting in work. That person could also have a substance issue. And it's funny, Aries, because someone could have said that you did. So you were overlooked, or you overlooked someone for somebody else. And someone is realizing, you know, that overlooking was not the smart decision, especially because we are in eclipse season. We also have Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. A lot of revisions are being made when it comes to commitments, when it comes to partnerships, be it romantic or a working partnership. I was also hearing Middle Child by J. Cole. Homies be counting me out. I'm counting my bolts. I'm loading my clips. I'm writing down names. I'm making a list. So like Arya Stark, making a list. You know, she didn't really get through her list in a year or 2 years or even like 5 years. I think it was more like a 10-year, it was more like a decade of her getting through her list. So Aries, you can be getting sweet, sweet revenge on an arch nemesis from 3, 5, 10, 7 years ago, or someone is on you. There's something like that. He says, you know, I'm making my list, I'm checking it twice, and I'm getting them hit. The real ones be dying, and the fake ones is lit. So there is definitely something to be said for how the media spruces up and pushes out content from the more fake creators, not really the deep, heartfelt, authentic ones that are really being honest and integral and whatnot, but I do see that switching. Also, he says, my Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it, and you all on my... So this reminds me of a meme that I shared earlier. It was of a sharpened pencil that was nice with a perfect point. And then there was like a dull pencil that had like, you know, like pencil marks all over it. And it said beneath it, it said, you know, it's easy to look sharp when you've done no work. So it's kind of like that. My Bentley's dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it because it means I've been doing the work. And you guys are all on my... So Aries, someone here can also be making fun of you. They can say like you're kind of grungy, but this is also the funny thing, Aries. People can say like you're kind of homely, or they like count you out, like he said, homies be counting me out. But if you're too bougie, if you're wearing something really nice, if you wear jewelry for once or something, then all of a sudden you're bougie, you think you're too good for everyone, you're so stuck up, you're so full of yourself, you need to be humbled. So it's like, it makes no sense. It's like you're either this like homely thing that everyone is like, oh, like, look at little lost Aries over there, like just, you know, no idea, just wandering through life, or you're all put together and then people are like, look at Aries over there. He or she is like so full of themselves. They think they're all that. They're so stuck up, da da da. And it's like, wait, like, are you got me all the way effed up, because how am I both? How am I literally both? I mean, I'm flattered, really I am, but seriously, Aries, it's ridiculous out here how people be. I was also hearing the song Fake Mad, don't talk to me when I'm hungry unless you plan on feeding my soul. She keeps saying, I'm fake mad at you, you like this attitude, you like it when I put it on you with a little attitude. I don't know, I'm not into that toxic love in any way, shape, or form, but Aries, someone that you're dealing with could be, and they could be trying to rope you in to this kind of toxic trauma bond. That also brings me back to the Put It In Your Mouth song, because someone can be trying to make you jealous. And the very beginning, you don't have to say what you did, I already know, I found it from him or her. So Aries, someone can really be trying to sly get one over on you. They're like, I'm not lying to you. I don't know what you think I'm hiding from you. That's interesting. You know, I'm not hiding anything from you. Even though on their lunch break, they got their D sucked by a coworker or something. It's like stupid, you know, there's like ridiculousness here. And it's so funny because while they're hoping that they can put you on like a wild goose chase, it's like, you already have, you know, this, what'd she say? Then I met his best friend and he took me to his house. And I said, you know what I said? She said, put it in her mouth. So it's funny, Aries, because you're just going to be giving, you're like, that bumbling idiot or something. Like, I'm just going to go give all this loving over here. And this person, the audacity they have, something is like, it's like someone really tried to get over on you, Aries, or you tried to get over on someone, but whoever really tried to get over on someone is going to be all the way effed up by the end of the situation. Someone here could smoke cigarettes, ashes, and wine. They could be drinking cheap wine and bum cigarettes or bumming cigarettes off people, because I was hearing bumming off of someone. Someone here could also smoke the 420s, because I was also hearing, I was going to clean my room, but then I got... So someone here could also just be so lazy. And it's like you ask someone to do something a zillion times, and they're like, huh? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I'll do better. And they're just like so out of it and so stoned. You're just like, I can't, like, were we ever in a connection here? Were you ever present here? Because I think you're just blown out of your freaking mind. Also, be careful that someone doesn't inside, because that song also came through, and someone here with the devil energy coming out first and foremost could be trying to get someone caught up in a situation. Aries, with the devil and the moon card and the judgment, you are definitely calling judgment on someone. Devil a second time, devil 2 times in a row. Someone is seriously lying, bold-faced to someone's face, saying that they're not doing something, but you peeped the scene. You might have thought you peeped the scene, but you haven't. The real one's far too mean. The watered down one, the one you know, is made up centuries ago. Literally, you ended something because you know someone, you know the truth of someone's ding-a-ling. Like, you just know. And you waited to see if they were going to be honest about it, but they got greedy with this Queen of Pentacles, and you being a Queen of Wands, someone got greedy with too. And the Queen of Pentacles didn't mind being a side chicken. Someone here really didn't mind being a side piece. But it's funny because you're outing them. Literally, whatever happens in the dark gets brought to the light, Aries, and you're bringing something to the light. You're calling judgment on someone. You do have a connection coming in here with a very strong Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, like you're not making a decision. You're either saying no to Cancer and healing something with an Aquarius, fire, or Taurus sign. Bless you.